Is judge me behind or out of the ring, but when they into the ring with me, they find out it's different. So
what is different?
Because I have a lot of talent, a lot of things they don't know till they in the ring with me.
Not really. I'm strong, and come fight night, I think people would be surprised and, seeing how strong that I really is.
Excitement is building as the month reaches its end, and all eyes are on how the fighters are getting ready and which boxing experts are choosing sides in the massive clash between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford. This fight represents a major moment in Crawford's journey. He is chasing a victory over Canelo to prove he deserves the pound-for-pound crown. He wants to silence the doubters. He trusts his skills, his mindset, and his ability to keep growing to overcome any opponent. He studies every angle with patience and focus. To him, Canelo is a challenge that comes together piece by piece with every day of training. Winning this fight would place Crawford among the greatest fighters the sport has ever seen.
Fighters, going head to head, and trying to dethrone. You got one fighter trying to dethrone the other one, and you got the other one trying to, stay at the top. So, it's going to be a great fight. Both of us got a lot to lose, but a lot to gain. So I think that's why everybody.
Jack Catterall, who spent time sparring with Canelo, has also shared his view on this much-talked-about matchup. Looking back on those training sessions, he said he does not feel as strong now as he once did. He also explained that Crawford has the skill level needed to deal with Canelo and follow a smart game plan in the ring. In his opinion, Crawford's ability and control would be enough to secure the win.
First hand with Canelo, is he the one to get it done? Is he going to beat Crawford or what?
You know what, I've been changing my mind, chopping and changing. Two tremendous fighters in their own right. I won't call it an upset, but I'm going for.
From Canelo's point of view, this fight is about protecting his legacy, his image, and his championships. He wants to control the tempo from the start, take charge early, and break Crawford down both physically and mentally. His long time at the top has made him confident but also careful. He respects Crawford's talent but believes his own power, experience, and will are enough to get the job done. When fight night arrives, his goal is simple: to show that the ring is still his domain.
I've been in that situation before, moving up in weight, two-weight classes, one-weight class, a lot of things. And, I'm not underestimate him. I know he's a good fighter and he's gonna put his best in the training camp. But every advantage I have, he's a complete fighter. No, he's a very good fighter. But I'm being there with every single style. Obviously, it's different because he changed the guards and everything. But I need to adapt myself to anything. I hope he come with the mentality to put the.
Terence Crawford's training is centered on keeping his skills, his mindset, and his conditioning in perfect balance. He puts heavy focus on basics like timing, speed, and movement, while making sure his body can stay strong from start to finish. Every workout improves his footwork, tightens his punches, and sharpens his ability to spot and take advantage of openings in the ring.
Uppercut, catch up. Go.
On the other hand, puts most of his pad work into counters and fixing small defensive errors. Under Reynoso guidance, he studies how to create angles, step into range block shots, and fire back with sharp hooks and uppercuts. He blends quick attacks with constant head movement so that every defensive action leads to offense. The pace moves between slow, controlled moments and sudden explosive flurries to match real fight speed. Through non-stop repetition, Canelo trains his reactions to become automatic, fast, and instinctive inside the ring.
Ahora para atrás. Ahí voy. Ahí voy. Ahí voy. Ahora el hombre.
John Ryder, a seasoned British boxer who has fought Canelo, said that Crawford is an exceptional fighter with the skill and intelligence to take him on. He respects boxers like Crawford for their dedication in the ring and strong mental approach which impact their performance. Still, Ryder raised concerns, saying Crawford may have a hard time against a larger 168-pound opponent. He also mentioned that how the fight is promoted will be important because of the challenges in this weight class.
You could have done with a couple more there, then moved up to 160, but it's all being done as a bit of a rush. So he's not going to be fully. He's not going to have time to put the muscle on to build into the weight, and he's obviously going to do it with the intention of getting back down to 154 and taking on other challenges. So it's not a long-term goal for him to stay there, but. Like I say, Terence Crawford is an exceptional talent. I remember watching him beat a good friend of mine, Ricky Burns, and it's like since that day I was just my ears pricked up and I took notice. And every time Terence Crawford boxed, I watched.
John openly backed Canelo, pointing out his size and power as key advantages in the fight. He added that even a bigger opponent could be challenged if Crawford stuck to his game plan. Ryder suggested Canelo focus on avoiding clean punches from Crawford and keep moving quickly. He predicted a clear points victory for Canelo, confident that his strength and ability would be enough to beat Crawford.
Not give him the space, block him side to side, and just very much work up close. Don't give Crawford the space to move. Don't give him the leverage to throw his long shots. And listen, Crawford can be dangerous with the leverage and the movement and the switching stances. But I think Canelo's going to sit tight on him, sit on his chest. Good head movement, good slipping, good rolling, good catch counters. And
Terence puts maximum effort into every training session to boost his strength and fitness. He runs and lifts weights, focusing on performance rather than appearance. His power balance and endurance improve with each workout. Even though the training is tough, he stays disciplined and listens to his coach. He avoids shortcuts and never shows off. Instead, he works steadily to stay strong, fast, and prepared. These sessions sharpen the skills he needs to succeed in the ring. In his training, Canelo works on both endurance and strength. Regular core exercises help him stay stable so he can take and deliver strong punches. He trains with resistance bands, explosive push-ups, and weighted squats, simulating real fight conditions. Plyometric moves improve his speed and explosiveness, while daily sessions build overall strength, keeping his power and balance intact. This steady routine lets him maintain pressure from the opening bell to the final round.
So, 6, 7, vamos. 9, 10. Uno, dos. Bien, recibe que 3, 4, 5, 7, 8.
Looking at both fighters' strengths and weaknesses, Willie D predicted a clear win for Terence Crawford, saying the fight would not be close. He expected Crawford to either win by unanimous decision or completely control the ring. He pointed out Crawford's skill, especially his ability to adjust his strategy, and said his competitive mindset would give him a major advantage over Canelo, letting him dictate the fight from start to finish.
Things considered, Terence Bud Crawford will not only win the fight, but he is going to dominate the fight. If there is a decision, the decision will be unanimous. It ain't gonna even be close. Terence Crawford has that extra thing about him where his heart will not allow him to fail. The dude is one of the most competitive people I've ever.
Canelo and Eddie Reynoso have been working together for years, building trust and respect for each other's work. Reynoso follows a precise plan in the gym, tracking every exercise closely. The wider team manages Canelo's diet, recovery, and opponent analysis so he can focus fully on training. Feedback and adjustments happen instantly, keeping the camp running smoothly from day 1 through fight week. Canelo feels confident knowing his team has prepared him thoroughly and steps into the ring with full trust in their work.
Lo estuviste parando y ¡pum! Y ¡pum! Y ¡pum! Y que no te hagan para atrás. Si te hace poquito atrás, así. Así, no así. No que te hagas guango de aquí, güey. No es como hacer esto, que te están haciendo así. No te muevas, dale fuerte, ponme fuerte. Ya te estoy canchando, me estás canchando mucho más, un pasito para atrás, güey. Sí, okay. Ahí, pero fuerte. Así, así, pero no así.
Crawford's camp is equally tight run by Brian McIntyre. They make daily adjustments based on performance and feedback. The team keeps a close eye on his health to avoid overtraining, and everyone understands their responsibilities, building trust and accountability. This lets Crawford concentrate fully on training, confident that his team has the best plan in place for fight day.
As a fighter, you mentally prepare for things like that. And then as a trainer, just making sure he's sharp. His mental game is sharp. His physical game is sharp. Strength wise, nutrition is everything. Got to, like I said, hitting on all cylinders. So by the time you step in that ring,
he studies his opponent, carefully observing strengths, weaknesses, and openings in defense. Canelo also trains his mind to stay calm under pressure, knowing the fight could change suddenly. He works on timing accuracy and the skill to switch between aggressive attacks and smart technical moves when needed. Crawford works the heavy bag with full focus, each punch precise and strong. He practices timing, speed and movement, staying upright and treating the bag like a real opponent. He breathes deeply and keeps his eyes locked on the target. This routine strengthens his body, sharpens his coordination, and improves his focus with every hit.
We're gonna reel him in. We're gonna gut him. Huh? We're gonna fry him. We're gonna fillet him.
So don't be surprised if one fighter dominates the ring on September 13th. Both camps are training hard and giving everything they have. Canelo wants to add another big win to his legacy, while Crawford is focused on a victory to boost his career. Each team knows that in the end, only one can come out as the undisputed champion.
That's right. Walk to the top. Walk to the top. I don't want you, man. Not come to a single but a dream. You don't work, you don't eat. You don't grind, you don't shine. You don't know way.
In sparring, Canelo plans each move to handle Crawford's unpredictable style. Partners are picked to match Crawford's reach and adjust their attacks and counters. The focus is on controlling the ring, keeping up pressure and spotting openings while avoiding clean punches. He practices countering with combinations, moving forward and slipping under hooks. Reynoso reviews each round and tweaks the strategy. Canelo works on patience, staying calm until the right moment to study and understand Crawford's style before fight night. During training, everything clicks for Crawford. He treats each round like a real fight, giving his maximum effort. He focuses on defense, speed, and movement while keeping his punches precise. He watches his partner, plans his shots, and adjusts when needed. Calm and focused, he prioritizes learning, improving, and keeping his skills sharp. Sparring gives him the experience of a real fight without the crowd or lights.
Right there. Give me 3 and 4. Give me 1. Right. Do it again. Let's go again. That's how you break that up. Right. Listen, Bob.
Both fighters have already proven their skills, and Amir Khan recently shared his take on the matchup. He pointed out that Canelo is a seasoned professional, while Crawford keeps constant pressure on his opponents. Both have what it takes to win, and either could come out on top. Still, Khan thinks Canelo might have a slight advantage thanks to his experience against bigger fighters.
What type of fighters show up on the night? I fought both guys. When I fought them at the peak of their careers. The same Canelo gonna fight Crawford, this is not gonna be the same Canelo I fought. And with Crawford, we know he turns it up anyway. I think that looking at both fighters, I think Canelo has had more harder fights, going up and down the weight divisions. I think he's been in more wars than Crawford. I think Crawford is the fresher fighter who's been.
He also said both fighters must have a solid plan that makes the most of every moment in the fight. If one move goes wrong, the other can take advantage. Khan stressed that every second in the ring counts, and even a small mistake could decide the outcome. He added that the winner will be the one who stays focused and disciplined from beginning to end.
It's all about timing this. And I think this is at the highest level where every inch is going to make a difference. You know what I mean? Every millisecond, you know what I mean, is going to make a massive difference, because if you fall short with a punch, you only get caught. If you put your defense down and probably just relax or turn off in that ring, you can get hurt. Yeah. And you can get that. It could just take that one punch. Yeah.
Brandon Adams, who worked with Dimitri Bivol before his fight with Canelo Alvarez, also shared his view on the upcoming matchup. He said Canelo's size is a big challenge for anyone new to 168 pounds, making it a real test for Terence. Crawford will have to rely on his skills and carefully plan strategies to handle the difference in size and strength.
This is going to be a huge mountain that Terence is going to have to move. Huge mountain. Reason why is because not only is Canelo the bigger man, he's a bigger man that's actually not bigger in height. No, he's just bigger just in width and depth. And that's what's going to be one of the, it's going to be something that works for Terence, but at the same time.
He also advised Terence Crawford to get ready for Canelo's powerful punches and train thoroughly. Since Canelo is likely to deliver heavy shots in the ring, Crawford must focus on building strength and conditioning to keep up. Adams stressed that Crawford should face tough situations in training so he's prepared and avoids taking serious damage when they finally meet in the fight.
Much bigger than he is. Naturally been pushing more weight. Terence is strong and he's, got a wrestling background, but a guy punching with that kind of punching power, hitting at his arms with small gloves, because that's what Canelo's going to do most of. He's going to be hitting his shoulders, hitting his arms, and that's what Terence is going to have to train and prepare for. He's going to have to train and prepare for it, allowing his arms to get hit and get, build that conditioning up.
Simply put, the boxing world is buzzing with excitement for this long-awaited fight. Fans are counting down the days, following every update and checking expert predictions. Whether casual viewers or seasoned analysts, everyone has their reasons. Canelo supporters rely on his size and strength, while Crawford's fans hope his speed and skill will throw off Canelo's rhythm. Who do you think has more power, and who will come out on top on September 13th? Will Canelo's experience and strength win, or will Crawford's speed and versatility take the night? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Fight night is almost here, so stay tuned for more updates.